Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the situation update. Wednesday today, and we want to give you an update on the dollar Japanese yen situation we have here. We have an active position that we initiated about a week ago, and we're still here. I mean, price action was relentless on its way up. We were kind of hoping for a break below 109.21 to kind of kickstart the move. But instead, price got rejected and then went straight up. That's pretty much where we took action because we noticed that price was struggling to cross over 109.77 when we felt that it was a very tough resistance level that's going to be able to push against price action. Also, of course, we got the big picture suggesting that price action is actually on a downside trend. Downside trend that started around late June. Ever since then, price came off 111.65, and we think it's, even though it wasn't the smoothest move so far, it's been very hectic, a lot of back and forth, but it had been declining. It had been descending nice and slow, and we think this is kind of a critical moment for the dollar JPY here, since it managed to to cross below 110.14 on the monthly chart, right? Check this out. So we think this is the big factor for this particular technical situation. The fact that price action was able to cross over 110.14 last month, this month, confirming that breakdown. And by confirming, I mean it was already trading above that level for most of the month, and now it's pulling back down, just showing up that spike, which is evidence for the battle that was going down between price action and that level. Seems to be that 110.14 level is strong enough and it's going to hold. And we believe price action is going to change its tone and it's going to start dropping towards that 108.28 and possibly even the previous low at 107.45. So guys, we're still here with this, as long as price, this was the condition for us, as long as price remains below 109.77, we see that as a good sign that supports our bearish conviction and our bearish position. And price action had been wild, right? It's been all over the place, but at the end of the day, it always landed right below 109.77. Even if it was wild, going up and down, back and forth, crossing over 109.77 every single day. At the end of the day, it ended up staying below that level. So we know it's a tough resistance. That's why we have no reason to close out the position, but we're also kind of reluctant to increase the position size, because price still kind of coming forward, right? It's still coming with bad intentions, and it's always, every single day, it looks like it's about to break out, and it just ended up failing. But it's just relentless. So before we start to push this position bigger, we just want to make sure that price is going to be on the back foot. So far, it's not exactly the case. Even though that 109.77 is holding, we want to see price action beginning to build up some negative momentum, right? Once it does that and kind of leave this area, which is kind of the twilight zone, once it starts to break away from that area, we're going to be committing more funds to this position. Alright guys, that's pretty much the story. That's pretty much the update I got for you. Stop loss level remains the same, 110.50. We haven't changed that yet. There was no reason for change here. And we're still working, of course, with the same target, 108.28. We do have an obstacle at 109.21, obstacle that have been proven itself to be a stiff support. So we're definitely going to, address that level if it's going to be tagged soon. We might use that to take some profit off the table. But for now, guys, all I can say is we're still here holding tight, $10,000 position in place. And that's it. We'll take it from here, right? We're going to be back, follow up on the situation here shortly. In the meantime, I will say goodbye and we'll see you in the next one. We're going to talk about the pound versus the US dollar. So see you there.